So outside of the Bible, what is the historical evidence that Jesus Christ was dead?
Thousands of Jewish people who were monotheistic Jews, who all of a sudden changed. And instead of worshiping on Sabbath, Saturday, they started worshiping on the first day of the week, Sunday, which is a radical departure of their Judaism, which taught Sabbath. And the reason they worshiped on the first day of the week, these thousands of Jews in the first century, is because Jesus rose on the first day of the week.
So I understand they're relying on their faith, but where is the evidence that Jesus physically rose from the dead?
People saw him. Jewish people saw him risen from the dead, and because they saw him risen from the dead, they put their faith in him, and they moved from Sabbath worship to worshiping on the first day of the week. And that is outside of the New Testament, that record of Jewish people worshiping on the first day of the week in celebration of the resurrection of Jesus Christ.
I understand that proves that people were Christian. I understand that. But that doesn't validate the basis of Christianity that you're using as evidence.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. They changed their habits.
They saw Jesus Christ risen from the dead.
I agree that you are saying that.
They said that, not me. They claim to have seen Jesus Christ risen from the dead, and they started worshiping on Sunday because of that, in celebration of what they saw, the dead Christ risen from the dead. Yes, I can be skeptical about Jesus' resurrection, but if the overwhelming evidence is people saw him and then they were willing to die for what they had seen, the dead Christ risen from the dead, I can be skeptical all day long, but I better make a correct decision. He rose from the dead. That's what the evidence points to.
If I met you 2,000 years from now and you said, oh yeah, I saw a man standing here with a gray beanie on his head.
Yeah?
That's not convincing for me.
Okay, what does it take to convince you?
Okay, how about a photograph of Jesus? I'm being
they
sarcastic.
didn't take photographs 2,000 years
That's why I said I'm
ago.
being sarcastic.
And guess what? Do you really think that Forrest Gump met President Kennedy because it's in a photograph? It's in a movie? You can doctor photographs pretty easily. So are you sure you want to base your eternity on a photograph?
Are you sure you want to base your eternity on a single religion by that logic?
Oh, absolutely. Jesus lived an incredible life. By the way, Christ has impacted this world more than any other one individual. So you better, if you claim to be an educated person, read the Gospels and figure out, is Christ a quack? And if he is, reject him. Or if he's the truth, you better put your